Almost. A little wonky. What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to the live event. As the title suggests, this is a mystery event, and we have 6 knives left of the mystery bunch, all of which are in pouches off screen, so you won't be able to see them until later on. It's impossible to predict where the phone camera is going to be, so we're just moving everything. Yeah, there are 6 left, and both premium knives. There's a lot of awesome stuff in there. Some budget stuff, some bonus mystery stuff that might be tucked away in some of the pouches. There's some cool mid-range stuff, and there's 2 ultra premium knives that are amidst those pouches, and nobody has found them yet. Excuse me. So tonight, I'm thinking maybe tonight somebody's going to find them. Oh, this is much better. Ever since I decided to zoom the camera way out, or like pull the camera way out, we just get way better definition and focus. And the light's not so absolutely insane, right? Alrighty. Oh, let's turn the volume up, boy. There we go. All right. Hello. Holy crap. There's so much coming. There's so much epic content coming. A couple of the new knives are actually out on the table. I'm sure somebody will spot them soon. Hey, there's Best Damn EDC. What is up? Everybody say what's up to Taylor Martin. Gracing us with his presence. What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, remember 7 years ago when you were like, hey, we should totally do a live stream together. Oh man. We should totally do that at some point. Yeah. I don't know why you guys wouldn't be subscribed to Best Damn EDC, but if you're not, for the love of God, just come on now. Let's do it. Let's get it done. If you guys don't know, sorry, the music's a little intense. If you guys don't know, sometimes Taylor and I chat it up. Sometimes we chat long into the evening. And then sometimes we don't talk for 2 or 3 months. What about 2 p.m. Wednesday? You know what, Taylor, I might actually be able to do that. Yeah, I have to pick my kids up from school at 3 though. That's a problem. Let's talk about it because we really do have to do that. I really would like to. And then I want to have you on one of my live streams, or at least on an episode of The Knife Guy or something like that. So yeah, let's just talk about it afterwards. For sure. Yeah, is the super the really analog style of the live stream and the really offset because obviously you guys are picking up the music from one side unless the speaker picks it up stereo, but it's just playing off the laptop because I am way too lazy to do this the right way, even in 2023. And the old school NES music. I like this playlist. This is the one. You know what I mean? That's funny. I would assume you guys would want to have us live together. I feel like it'd be a good time. I already know that I see eye to eye with Taylor because we've been friends for a while now. So I think that would be a good time. Is commenting here in entry. You have to follow the cards. I wrote instructions on these very old rectangles a long time ago with a Sharpie. I even messed up a little bit. Forgot which step this was. Step 1, it's the only step. I don't know what number I wrote. Who knows what I wrote under there? Link in the description, leave a comment. That's literally all you gotta do. I imagine the population will be a bit lower tonight because I went a little bit early. That's fine. Hey, the lower the population, the better the odds, right? People don't know. There's the two premium knives. I can't believe this has happened this way. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Technically, I could rig this. Like I thought about this, and I was like, no, I didn't rig it, but I could. I'll tell you how I could have done it. Nobody knows what's in these pouches. So like every single time if I wanted to, I could just fill the pouches with budget knives until we get down to the very last two and be like, oh wow, look at that. The last two were the premium. Wow. And so the incentive is always to come back because you're like, nobody's drawing the premium knives. I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you guys, like if you've thought about that and you're like, he could be rigging it. I also thought about that. But the truth is, honestly, they're both still in there. And I have no idea where they are. I haven't touched the pouches or anything like that. I always mix them up just to confuse my subconscious, just in case, you know. But they're in there. So I feel like there's a pretty good chance. In fact, there's an exactly 33.33% repeating chance tonight that somebody will draw one of the premium ones. The Forged Carbon Warlock is spicy looking. Forged Carbon Warlock? What are you talking about? The Forged Carbon Warlock? I don't have anything. There's no knife out here called the Warlock. I love this song, whatever this is. The pouches are off screen. That's what you're going to draw from tonight. Blair Dillon, welcome to Knights Around Knights Razor Swords for Blair. Enjoy the badges and Excalibur emojis. Anthony Kitchen's making spaghetti. Did you see the new Dessert Warriors? The Elementums? What are you talking about? What's the new Deadlock? Would you like to see? I got mine today. Listen. Serial number 4. John Wick. I have the whole case off to the side. The coin and the pencil. John Wick 4 Edition DLC Titanium, not aluminum. Titanium. Marble carbon fiber. DLC 20 CB blade. If that's not the ultimate switchblade, I mean, seriously, if that's not the ultimate switchblade, don't give me that Harkins Trident nonsense. Sweet baby boy. That is a real nice switchblade there. Yeah, I paid for that. That was not inexpensive, but I'm very happy to have it. Number 4, serial number 4. I was happy to get that low of a serial number. Sorry. What did that run you? What did that run us? Anybody want to say that? I don't know if I want to say that out loud. I'm still, if I say it out loud, it's more true, and I have to be reminded of it. There you go. Black Rose just said it. That's what we had to pay for that. And Glock Shooter is also correct. Ouch. Can you show the isotope? Sure. 1 of 9. Integral isotopes with a Timascus clip and a Timascus inlay. I love this knife. In fact, I gotta ask Joseph, the next time he's gonna do these, because I want another one. I want him to do a polished zirconium inlay. A polished zirc isotope with like a DLC frame and a DLC blade, because I would poop my pants for that. Are you kidding me? Polished zirc inlay, polished zirc collar, and polished zirc clip. Would that not be sick? It would be. I'll answer it for you. This is Beetlejuice on NES, and the reason I know that is because I watched the episode of AVGN, or Angry Video Game Nerd, where he absolutely loses his mind over not being able to control... Oh no, it's the NES accessories video where he's trying to use the Powerball, or the balance board, to play Beetlejuice. Yeah. Hey, there's Stacy. What's up, Stacy? How's it going? What's the most expensive knife on the table? I'm gonna let you guys guess. There's gonna be one that stands out, and I'll be real with you. It's about double the cost of anything else on the table, at least. TSD Ted got it. Ronnie Wilkins got it. So, let me tell you something. My titanium deadlock definitely, delivered a blow to my bank account, but nowhere near the blow that it was recently dealt. I've been looking at this for a bit, and I decided the other night I was going to go for it. What we have right here to the right is a Microtech Auto Stitch. Now this is right around $400, right? And it's a cool knife. I love this knife. It's great. Directly to the left of that, however, we have a Marfione custom stitch. We got what I would refer to as a spicy meatball big boy here, with the mirrored cracked ice DLC. Yeah. I'm in recovery right now. This is I've wanted a real stitch for a long time, and I found this one, full DLC frag titanium. We have a dual compound hollow swedge. This is called a star grind, and I'm actually going to refer to this knife as the Black Star moving forward. It is far and away the most expensive knife I own, literally by double. My most expensive knife, second to this, is only half the cost. That was not an easy decision to make, and I am currently having to sell an enormous number of knives on Patreon to offset that cost. I am not making enough to just be able to fork over the cost of that. I mean, I paid for it, but I definitely have to recover from it. So, I think I've sold 20 knives on Patreon. I just looked through my inventory. I have 20 more to sell. If you don't know, I sell knives on Patreon at a massive, massive discount, usually 30 to 50% below what you find them at retail, and most of the knives I sell are brand spanking new. That's because I get a lot of free stuff from retailers, and I use the money to turn around and buy stuff for the channel, like the Stitch. We gotta turn this down just a bit. So, if you'd like to be a part of the future knife sales, which are all coming next week, there's going to be at least 4 days of knife sales next week. Get your hands on something really cool. You can actually join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month and gain access to those knife sales. The link for my Patreon is right down in the description, so that would be great. If not, that's fine. It's not your responsibility. You can just sit here and enjoy the free content. That's also fine with me. Did anybody in here get in on the knife sales this week? Anybody snag anything? I'm shipping same day for the stuff I'm selling. What's the retail price for that stitch? I'm going to regret saying this. Yeah, Taylor said, "You sold knives to get for free." Yeah, exactly. That's the common response. It's people are always like their trigger is to be offended until they think about why that is. It takes some people it takes them a while, but most people in here get it. All right, I'm gonna tell you the price of that. I paid now the one on I looked at that one. The one on Southern Edges is a little bit more. There's an identical one on Southern Edges, and they've got it 200 higher. I paid $6,300 for that knife. Go ahead. Go ahead. 6,000. Go ahead. Say it. That's been a dream knife for me for a long time. Obviously, my bank account's hurting. I'm going to have to. I have to sell things to deal with that. Caitlin Williams says, I mean, I expected more. It does take days to make. That's exactly right. You can't just... They can't slap that together. People will claim they can slap those together, and they're idiots. They're idiots. If you're about to say that, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm going to apologize in advance, right? But if you're thinking that, just know you're an idiot. It's okay. Like you can be fixed. Like you can be rehabilitated. But as of right now, the status, like if you were an RPG in a video game and like we were hovering over your character to select you, it would just say idiot. And you would have like wicker underwear and, you know, like a top hat. You know, that would be your character. If you were in Smash Brothers, you would have no special moves. You would have slap. If you were in Pokemon, your move would be splash, and it would fail every time. If you were an NPC in a video game, you would be the tutorial. Like when somebody like buys a hotel property to fix it up, and they go in the janitorial closet, you're the first thing they replace. You're the broom that's got the bent things at the bottom. They're like, we got to get rid of that broom. That's doing nothing. Sorry. Was that a little overboard? It is. I'll tell you right now, despite me like mocking and, you know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I actually believe it's worth that. I bought that because I knew that it was... I've watched the prices increase on those things like massively over time. I don't believe for a second that it's actually worth... Like, I'm not going to tell anybody that they should be rushing out to spend $6,300. You let me do that. Let me do that. Let me waste my money on that. But if you're going to spend your hard-earned money, I don't think it's actually worth that. Do I think it's worth multiple thousands? Yes. Do I think it's worth $6,200? No. I bought it because, number one, I can make content out of it. Number two, you have to remember, I can write these purchases off. I can write them off. This channel, it's not that I maliciously run it as a business. It legally has to be run as a business. So I can write this off. I also can sell the things that I get for free from, you know, manufacturers or whatever, and I can sell them at a discount, but I get a lot of free stuff. I can sell that. So, yes, it was expensive, but this is why I'm able to justify those purchases. So I have to be honest. That's not a $6,200 knife. Does it take them multiple days to make it? Does it cost a lot of money to create? Absolutely. It's definitely worth multiple thousands. Probably over 4, maybe over 5. But it's still definitely overpriced. Definitely. It's a Marfione custom. Have you ever seen a Marfione custom that you thought, wow, really nice, but that's probably too much, right? Can we torture test it? Sure. Yeah, Taylor, no problem. Just send me the funds to cover it. I'm gonna turn this back up because this track slaps. What is this? Damn, this is Tecmo Wrestling. Okay.
I'm thinking about getting a lower end Shiro next. I'll tell you right now, pizza operator. What I would recommend is the if you want a smaller one than the less expensive Neon, but honestly the Quantum. Oh crap! The Quantum Ursus, almost half price. Quantum Ursus is an amazing entry level Shiro. It's like 80%, 85% even. A full-on production, like a nice high-end production Shiro, it's like 85%. But you're going to pay half the price. Ryan Reason. Hold on. Track's a little louder for some reason. Welcome to Nights Around Nights Razor Sword for Ryan. I missed a couple of things while I was ranting. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just reading. I'm reading. Life goals equals knives equals business expense. Yeah, it also creates a huge problem though, because you realize you have that freedom, and sometimes you make bad choices. Hey, wow, we got 643 people in here. What's up, guys? Thanks for hanging out with me tonight and looking at all my stuff. Look at this stuff, huh? What's Metal Complex live stream all about? Look at this. It's just a guy. Hey, look what I put on this table. And there's Nintendo music. What year is it? Do you find Spyderco Maxima to be chippy? You know what? I gotta be real with you. Where's mine? So, nobody can say that I don't beat on my Para 3. Let me show you. My Para 3 is dull. I have finally dulled this thing, and I've actually just been too intimidated to sharpen it. This is not a babied knife, obviously, right? We've got patina on it. It's still got crap on it from being, from cutting. I don't think it's actually sharp anymore. Let's try. No, I can't get it to bite. Okay. I'm trying. Okay. That's the best I can do. Lifting, right? But you can see no part of this edge, it's not sharp anymore. I really worked this thing. I mean, you guys know how long I've had it, right? Number one, I'm actually really impressed at how well this thing resisted patina. Now, I did oil it about once a month. Took care of it, right? It's doing okay. We're starting to get it down here, a little bit around here. Right around where I, you can see it's like where my finger interacts with it, right? The edge really didn't though. The edge is honestly, it's really pretty okay. So I mean, I imagine it varies like from user to user. I didn't go out and like try to like, fix the street with it or anything like that. But mine's all right. I'm pretty impressed with it. A lot of people say Maxim is chippy. Obviously, if you get a Maximum, maybe I got a lower Rockwell hardness one. Maybe you get somebody that's got 2 higher. Maybe it's a little bit more chippy. I don't know. Anybody watch Laren Thomas and Zach talk about the number one? They talked about the scientifically the best steels in existence and the most important property when it comes to a blade. By the Chad Manix 2 or the Navo. I would buy the Chad. Manix 2 is good, but I'd buy the Chad because you get Manix. How crazy. So I'm going to be real with you guys. I would love to be like, I knew it was edge geometry all along. If you had asked me, I would have said edge geometry is extremely important. But the heat treat has to be number one. Sorry, I'm moving this around a little bit. Mega Man blasting here. Oh, Uriah, what's up? Welcome back to the Nights Around, Uriah. Razor swords again for my old boss. He hates that. He's like, stop calling me your old boss. It Say your friend. No, Uriah. Uriah used to be my boss. We worked at a call center together. A long time ago. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. I would have said heat treat is the most important, followed by composition, and then finally geometry. I mean, you guys can pretend if you want. I'm gonna be real with you. That's what I would have said if someone said put them in order from most to least important. I would have said that. And then obviously, if you get to a ridiculous geometry, I would have said, well, it definitely depends on what you're using it for, right? But like when it comes to total performance, that's what I would say. I was very surprised to hear that geometry played that big of a role, the most important role, and that changing the geometry just by a little bit can have a massive, absolutely massive. What did he say? CPM 154 can outperform, was it M390 or even S90V by just changing the degree of the final bevel, the angle of the final bevel by just a tiny little bit. And I was blown away by that. It's not like I'm going to argue with Laren Thomas, right? So I'm going to accept that. What did not surprise me is, actually, his picks for the best steel scientifically when it came down to it, the stainless, he picked like S90V and S110V. S110V kind of surprised me. S90V didn't. 14T28N did not surprise me when it came to like the balanced steel. It was the, for toughness, some of those steels kind of surprised me a bit. Yeah, if you guys haven't watched that, watch it. It's really interesting. Now, for people who like have always leaned on that fence, it's a very old fence, and it's not being held up well. This is metaphorical fence that people lean on all the time, right? It's not very sturdy because there's so many silly goofballs leaning on it, right? That's what I always say. That super steel's not important. It's all about. Okay, stop. You're still wrong. Laren Thomas continued to say, obviously, we want to optimize all three. So, if you're going to, shove that trumpet into your posterior and blow chunks at the community without knowing what you're talking about, you can't do that. You have to actually watch the video, because he did say that the overall, the best possible performance comes from optimizing all three: composition, heat treatment, and geometry. And obviously, you want those things to be catered towards the task at hand. Watch the video. It's very cool, though. I love being wrong. It's a shield that I use a lot. Oh no, I love being wrong. Obviously, I don't like to be wrong, but it's fun to learn, I guess is what I should say. I was very surprised to hear that edge geometry was the #1 factor when it came to performance. You have to learn all the time. Don't trust anybody who claims to know everything. Anybody who acts like they can't learn anything, don't trust them. Fourth, this is my EDC today and for many days in a row. It's actually the Olone Knives Goat Axle, which is very, very good. Very, very, very good. I'd say probably one of the better knives of 2023. Show off the new stitch. Sure. I'll show it off again. Look at the rainbow LEDs in here. Oh, would you like also, here, I'll show you something else as soon as we. So that's cracked ice mirror DLC. Actual DLC. Frag titanium. Contoured frag titanium. Custom made in the USA. But wait, there's more. Hold on. Will it show like this? I wonder. Can we see? Those are tritium inserts. It's got trit all over it. Look at the RGBs on the laptop. That's so cool, man. Here, let's turn the lights off. This is so dangerous, man. Like, it's the light of the laptop is the only thing you're going to be able to see. But there's your trit. I'm holding an extremely expensive custom knife, like, over the top. Look at the RGBs reflecting the blade. Oh, man. Don't tell me there's nothing cool to see on my live streams. MC's a dinosaur. There we go. That's a user. I am gonna start collecting the auto stitch now. I've decided that as many different variations as Microtech is doing of the auto stitch, like I'm into it, man. That's the next knife that I'm gonna collect. I'm so happy that they finally are like, you know what, people, you know, after sitting here with our ass on our hands for like 3 years, like people seem to like the stitch. Yeah, you think? Definitely. It is it is like the ultimate maul ninja knife. It absolutely is. I mean, if you're gonna listen, if you're gonna spend that much money, I don't know about you, but if I was gonna buy like the craziest, wildest freaking car, I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, like okay, for example, Aston Martin is synonymous with like ultra luxury performance, etc., right? Now some of their like off the edge stuff is a little bit more exotic, but for the most part we got pretty clean lines. Some people are into that. If I'm gonna spend that much on a car, you bet it's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. It's gonna be Pagani Zonda ridiculous. I want my car to look like a chrome purple praying mantis. If I'm gonna spend that much money on it, I want something absolutely ridiculous, right? How to fix loose D10 on a shark knife. Cut the spring to make it tighter. Yeah, I never recommend you modify it and if it's got a warranty on it. Recommendation of a replacement tighter spring or another way to fix issues. You can, I mean, chat's gonna maybe give you a few answers there. Loose detent. You mean detent lash where like the detent ball is like rattling around in the hole? If you have any type of warranty, let them fix it. Send it in. It's not, I mean, like, if you mess it up, is it worth being out the money for the whole thing? The new Flytanium knife with the shark lock. What? What is it? What's the deadlock worth on the secondary market? Not my new titanium one. I don't even know what that's worth right now. What's the standard aluminum deadlock worth on secondary? I'm never going to sell this. So, I mean, I'm not asking for that. I'm just curious. $1,600 and $1,900. Interesting. Well, I paid $1,100 for that. Deadlocks go for $1,700. Okay. I got Ryan and Glock, Sam, two people I trust, giving me the same range. Announced today. I'll have to check that out on Flytanium. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the only OTF in the world. Benchmade Infidel fans getting ready to defend. It's the only OTF in the whole world that actually locks out solid. In last place, behind all of the crappy Chinese stuff, is the Benchmade Infidel. Honestly, that's like a piece of pipe with a single wet noodle hanging out the end. That's about how much play you can expect from the Benchmade Infidel. And then everything else, literally everything else, like literally a piece of toast that's freshly toasted out of your toaster has less play in the toaster than the Benchmade Infidel. Every time I say that, I get people in the comments going, my Benchmade Infidel has no play. Okay there, guy. Absolutely not. You're silly goose. I can't see. I'm shitting on Benchmade. My favorite meme right now is there's a meme of a wizard using Google, and he's Googling how to unshid pant. It has nothing to do with anything that I've talked about here, but it's so funny. Like, how perfect. Oh my God, I laughed so hard at that. Well, listen, I like Benchmade, and I like their rep, and there's a lot of knives I make that I like. And I think they know that the Infidel is kind of like not great, right? But like it's funny, like it's just like the ultra cold steel fanboys. They're like, whoa, they watch knife content just so that they can interject and be like, my Recon 1's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I ever needed. And that's all you need too. You just don't know it yet. I wake up, crack a cold one, throw in a good dip. I'm actually stealing this from another YouTube video. Whip out my cold steel Recon. And I'm gonna buy a sliced bread, a slice it myself. Cut the butter and butter my bread. Cold steel Recon. That's all I need. Start the day. You think I'm exaggerating. These guys are actually like this. There's at least one of these guys watching the stream right now, and they're so confused. They're like, how did he know how I start my day? But yeah, it's just like that. I honestly can't even remember what I was talking about. Hey, brother, Macho Man. Yeah. That's it. I mean, do you guys, what pocket knife did Randy Savage carry? Are you kidding me? The smallest knife he carried was the American Lawman, which is made in Taiwan, which is still one of the funniest things. I would venture to guess, I mean, if you're like integrated into the knife community, you know this, but like for people who started with cold steel and ended with cold steel and that's it, 90% of them fully have no idea that they're made in Taiwan, even though it says Taiwan on the blade. They have no idea. Yeah, it is hard. You know, I think in a lot of ways, Microtech is an equal offender, but the difference here is that Microtech is innovating, and Microtech has their quality control on point for the most part. I've heard some issues with heat treat, but I don't know about you guys. I mean, I got to be careful about this. My opinion, which is based on knowing absolutely nothing, because I'm a design reviewer. I very much doubt, is the light pulsing on my my live stream? I think it is. My camera doesn't know what type of lighting to apply here. Sorry about that. I don't think the Microtech's, if they're hitting those numbers below 60 on M390, I don't think that's an appropriate heat treat. But again, that's just my opinion. Don't sue me. I also don't think that Microtech will address it at all. I think they'll pretend that it doesn't exist, or that they'll just ignore it. That's what I think is going to happen. Still having no? Are we stabilizing? Okay, we are. Yeah. But they should. I don't think any company should be hitting M390 at 59. I think that's okay for S90V because it's a different composition and is optimized in that territory. But not M390. Do I think they're going to change it? I doubt it. Oh, wow, there are 800 people in here. Is Taylor still in here? Is Bestam EDC still in here? Blue knife. Which blue knife? You could argue I have 4 blue knives on the table. Send that back to Tactile. You got a Tactile knife code that's a detemp all broke out? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that. Contact him. Contact him. Don't try to fix it. Contact him. Hey Shay, what's up? Missed a few weeks. I'm gonna put that on you. That's your fault, Shay. But welcome back. The blue one with the the blue parts on the thing. Do I have 5? The peacock? Oh, hey. I got another custom Herman coming in. I know I have enough, right? So, this is the Sting with the peacock Timascus on one side and the regular on the other. We got Ballbach. I am interested in Ballbach, and they had another one pop up in Ballbach, so I went for it. It's coming in. I got another. I'm not gonna ruin what it is, but I did get another Ballbach Damascus Herman. We're gonna draw soon. If you're just now popping in, you need to enter here. I'm gonna do 2 things right now. So just kick back, eat your spaghetti sandwich. How to enter. Step 1. If you're just hanging out in the live stream right now and you're like, I'm here, I'm entered, you're not. Oh, okay. I'll just type the word pee pee poo poo in chat. That also doesn't enter you. This card right here is not, despite what it looks like, is actually not just a white rectangle with meaningless text on it. It says step 1, there's a link in the description, leave a comment. You actually have to open up the description and you need to click on that link that says enter here in all caps. It actually, it does, looks like it's yelling at you because it's capitalized. Everybody typing pee pee poo poo in chat. I need to get one of those hats. Yeah, you got to go in there and you got to click that and you got to leave a comment under there. And then you're entered. That's all you got to do. Watch the video. It has instructions, etc. Right? Also, I bought a $6,000 pocket knife, and to offset that cost, I am selling an enormous amount of knives on Patreon right now for massive discounts. Most of the knives that I'm selling are absolutely brand new, and they are substantially less than retail. They also, most of them come with the box and everything like that. What is going on upstairs? Holy crap. If you want to join Patreon, you can join as low as $1 a month and have access to those knife sales. They will continue next week for at least 4 days, selling 5 knives at a time. So if you want to join my Patreon, there is a link in the description. You can donate, you can do however much you want, but if you want to go the cheapest route, it's $1 a month. It would be the 3rd link in the description. So there you go. And I forgot to look. Did anybody in chat actually get a knife from a recent knife sale on my Patreon? Bring out my MK3. Also, what would it take for you to let go of your green XM18? What's the MK3? Remind me. Lucifer, help me out here. I got a lot of knives to my right. What knife of yours do I have? What's the MK3? I'm being stupid right now, obviously. MK3, help me out. Oh, yeah. Duh. The Les George. Lucifer's panicking. He's like, what? He doesn't know what I'm talking about? The Les George MK3? Oh, I actually really like this. I didn't think I'd like this. This knife works, man. It's got a funky shape, but I mean, it's a Les George. It's got that glassy tie. It's got that glassy disengage, that glassy action. Some of the best phosphor bronze washer action you'll find on the market. It looks basic AF, I'm telling you. But these work. I'm actually very, very impressed. You know what? I will put this one out here. I'm gonna put we'll put this guy back in the pocket. We'll put that guy right there. Sorry, Lucifer. I know for a split second he was like, did this freaking Joker lose my knife? Don't you worry. Hold on. Let's scroll up. Going left, what's the fourth on the bottom? This guy? This is the CKF and Terzuola Eagle Rock. Recently, I think it was NC Blade is where I picked this up. Zirconium. It's like a chalky, flat zirconium bolster. Carbon fiber S90V blade. Very cool knife and ridiculously smooth. No? Is that wrong? I bet the MK3 is about $450. $425 to $450. I know you want my green XM, man, but I like Lucifer. I know you want that green XM, but I like it glows, man, and it's got green textured tie. That's my favorite color. I don't want to let that one. That's my only colored XM. That's my only one. Darren Ireland says, thanks for doing these giveaways. Glad to see so many folks get into the community. Yeah, for sure, man. I love doing these. These are a blast. I like holding everybody captive and forcing them to interact with me for an hour before I give stuff away. But I feel like people have fun because like these live streams are loaded and I'm just doing regular giveaways. So, I mean, you know, maybe I'm stupid, but I feel like people are coming back to at least hang, you know, to have some fun. They know I'm going to have too many Gatorades and say something ridiculous. That's why you guys are here. That's really why you're here. You're like, yeah, we can win a free knife, but he's on the verge of you know, saying something that'll get his channel shut down. Believe what makes you feel good. All right, maybe you're just here to win knives. Okay, that's fine too. Why no Medfords? I own some Medfords. I own the 187. Here, I'll show you. I haven't really seen anything from Medford that I'm interested in for a long time. Kind of hoping that, well, we'll see what happens with Medford, you know? You can have your opinion one way or another, but I haven't been super impressed. You know, in the beginning, I was like, well, he's just how he is. I haven't been super impressed with his personality as of late, but we'll see if he stays calm. It's no coincidence that he's calmed down a bit. But we'll see if he stays that way. I actually own 3 knives that are made by Medford. It's these 3 right here. The S90V DPT, which is actually a user. The S90V Marauder H-frame. And the Strider and Medford 3/4 AR, which is a very old user. So, yeah, but I haven't seen anything. I mean, realistically, I'll buy a knife. Like, the person can, whatever. if I'm paying money for a knife, I'm paying money for a knife. And I know people are going to give me you're going to give me your opinions on that. Well, if you're buying the knife, you're supporting his character. Whatever. Think whatever you want. If I'm buying a knife, I'm buying a knife. That decision comes out of my brain, not yours. Whatever it represents to you is your own deal. But legitimately, the reason I haven't bought a Medford in a while is because nothing that he has released has been interesting. I am a knife person in the most caveman way possible. My purchases are 100% influenced by the thing I am buying, not the personality or the feelings that come with it. We got way too many people. If you do this, it represents this. Bah! No. If I buy a knife, I get it. I give him money and have a knife. You have a knife for sale? I have a money. Will you take a money for a knife? We will. Here is a money. Now I have a knife. That is as complicated as that transaction needs to be. If you overcomplicate it, if you need to make it about more than that, I cannot be bothered with your thoughts. Das Pickles, thanks for your, thank you very much for the memberships there. And also we got 10 others there. Thumb discs equals my kryptonite, says Andy. Sorry about that, Andy. Oh, and we also got Rich Campbell. Thank you very much, Rich. Actually donated my my new user. This is the exact Spartan Harsey that I was looking for. It is an S45VN DLC. He just donated this, and I have been carrying this off and on with my goat Axel. So thank you very much, Rich, for donating those. Very cool. That was unbelievably nice. Here's the thing. As much as I'm mocking everybody for doing that, like, I think you can personally think whatever you want. It's when you vomit it all over the internet is when I'm like, nah, I can't take you seriously. Like, when you go about your life doing things the way that you want to do them based on how you feel, I think that's perfectly fine. But when you, like, spread your cheeks apart and just blast chili powder for everybody all over, it's like, oh my God. Nothing will make people not take you. I mean, take it from somebody who does that for a living. Nothing will make people take you less seriously than that. When you just are just like, this is how I feel! Ugh! And you just need everyone to drink your soup. Shut up. Close your ass. Please. Everyone is begging you to shut your ass. Keep your ass to yourself. Do what you're gonna do. Buy what you're gonna buy, not buy what you're not gonna buy. But you don't have to make it everybody else's business. I promise you, no one really cares. I mean, you could get 10,000 likes and a bunch of they don't really care. I mean, some people are going to argue, but whatever. It's the most potent action you can make is the actual action, not what you post for everybody. Buying something, supporting something, or not supporting something. By doing that or not doing that is the most power that you have. Yeah, I'm feeling zesty. Oh, we got a draw for knives. Sorry, I've been on my pedestal here. I'm glad you guys like the rants. I'll never ever get political. I'll always draw the line there. I will point out what I consider to be the stupidity. But At the same time, I think it's important to make fun of myself. Everything that I could possibly make fun of other people for, the only reason I feel so confident is because I've been there. Right? Like everything that I mock people for is something I have done. So naturally, I feel like I can, you know, preach about it. It's so bad. It's so stupid. What a stupid thing. Stupid guy on the internet. People are like, shut up and draw for the free knives. All right. I've held you all captive long enough. All right. I've made you listen to my stew. I've made you all drink my soup. You know what? I'm going to put the stitch back in the case. That one's still a little nervous with the stitch. So just bear with me for a sec. All right. The rest of these I'll just move. Not that they're not that I'm not protective of them. I'm just, you know, the stitch is new. You guys know that. We're in the honeymoon phase with the stitch. So, I can't help my feelings. I have feelings. Darn it. We are running out of room. Okay, you guys need to do that. You guys need to do this, okay? This is your last chance. If you haven't entered, you have to do this. What is this? It's the hand rest for my keyboard. But I'm gesturing to the cards with this. Alright. Now it's time for the, this is a, you know, something we always do for the live stream. I make over 1,000 people sit here and wait for me to go to the bathroom. So, sit here and I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. All right. Oh, good. I'm so happy to see this game is still going. There's even more people here than when I left. I'm so glad the numbers increase when I leave. That's a great sign. Okay. We still have 6 pouches. Everybody entered? Everybody good? Hurry up if you're not. All right. We got 6 pouches left. Let me load up comment picker here. I logged out of this, so I think I'm gonna have to do it again. Oh, dang it. They have these different ones at the top, but they all... I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. They have the icons at the top for comment picker, but it's like their social media. Just want to go to the... There we go. All right, give me a sec here. Some guy says, I can't wait not to win. I mean, that's everybody but 2 people tonight, so don't worry, you're not alone. Let's just get the facts straight, okay? 1,104 of you are going to lose. And now 1,128 of you are going to lose tonight, and 2 people are going to win. That's just the reality. That's just math, okay? It sounds mean, but it's just math. Sometimes math is mean. Hold on. Reloading the... Man, YouTube Studio on the iPad sucks. It's terrible. Why? You're not loading my newest live stream. You suck. This is bad. Apple sucks. Sorry. I'll use Apple for my iPad and that's it. I mean, like, but outside of that, when it comes to the computer, I hate it. My phone, I definitely hate it. No way. Android and PC. But when it comes to like a tablet, I'll do an iPad. Outside of that, no way. People are like, "Oh, you gotta get an Apple phone." I'm like, well, okay. What do you eat for breakfast? Rocks and gravel? That's terrible. Half the people in here are like, "Whoa, whoa, guy, whoa." What do you have for breakfast? Gravelos? Oh yeah, I love it. Eat them like as a suppository. Give me a sec here. Stupid iOS, man.
Get 50% off all.
Oh my gosh. I'm just kidding. Like, you can enjoy it. I'm obviously kidding. I mean, if I say anything mean, I'm just trying to shield myself. I'm joking. That's just the nature of my personality. So obviously I'm exempt from all backlash, right? Okay, we got it. It's time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time to draw. We're going to filter duplicate users. There we go. We're going to come down here and we're going to get YouTube comments. Oh wait, I forgot to show the link. There it is right there. So you know I'm not lying about anything. Let's go back down here and see how we're doing. 900, 1,000, 1,100, probably 1,400. 1,405 comments, 1,190 people in here at the moment. Pretty good odds that the person who wins is actually going to be in here. Okay. The first draw for tonight goes to... It's Mastermind. He says, what's up? Congratulations to It's Mastermind. That's who we need to find in chat right now. He's got a picture of a car. Look for him in chat. Everybody do me a favor and just be quiet for a second here. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm going to give him a minute. I'm not seeing him so far. It looks like maybe he... What kind of car is that? Is that a Ford Fusion? I don't know. Looks like he's driving a Ford Fusion on a runway. I mean, if he's in here, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying that's what it looks like. Is he really not in here? God dang, man. That's such a bummer when people aren't here. Like, why'd you enter, dude? You know how this works. Come on. Boy! No, he's another guy with a car in his picture. You sneaky! He said, this dude said I'm here. There's another dude with a blue car in his picture. Friggin' Steve. Oh no, not Steve. There was another guy. There's a bunch of people with freaking cars in their pictures. Don't try to trick me. Alright. Is he officially not here? It's Mastermind. This is your last chance. Brian Jones says it's not me. So many people with blue cars in their pictures. It's funny. It's right here. I don't know why that's so funny. Oh, man. Nah, he's not here. All right, let's redraw. Sorry, dude. It's Mastermind. Better luck next time. Gonna pick another winner. Talik! As always, appreciate all that you do and really enjoy your content. Talik, sorry. It's with a big purple T. It should actually be pretty easy to find. Talik, please spam chat so we can see you. Give him a sec. Dude, no way. Come on now. Oh, there he is. No, I see him. Talik's here. He said, holy crap. It's a good indicator. It's a good indicator. Yeah, he's right there. There we go. Talik. All right. Congrats, buddy. I'll just go ahead and do this right now before we choose. You're going to email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com. I know it's going to be really hard to pay attention to instructions right now, but what I need from you is your full name. That's really important. Most people forget that. They forget that I need their full name to send them something. I also need your accurate shipping information. I will also need the name of whatever knife you draw. Giving me all of these details makes it so much easier because then I don't have to email you back and say, dude, what was your name? You just gave me like 4th Street and a zip code. That's nothing. People do that because they forget. So send me all of that information. It makes it really easy. So tell me, from the left or from the right, what do you want? Which pouch? Talik, purple tea. Everybody shut your mouth for a second here. Talik, what do you want, big guy? So condescending. Hey, big guy. Hey there, big guy. Sorry, I mean to do that. I don't like it when people say that to me. Hard SS mouth shut. Second from the left. All right, second from the left. Right here. Just say yes or no. Just want to confirm with you, big guy. Sorry. So dumb. Such a stupid thing to do. Sorry about that. I've just had a few Gatorades. Sorry about that. Yeah. We get to say yes or no. I just want to confirm with you. Guys, shut up. Let Talik answer. Yes. All right. Here we go. 2 premium knives still sitting in here. This is kind of a dense one. Oh, Talik, you got the Kunwu Chad, obviously. Listen, this is not just any Kunwu Chad, buddy. This is a pre-production sample. Kunwu Chad, textured titanium, definitely one of the premium knives. This was sent to me before these were even available. So this is a special one. It is unmarked. There's nothing on it. Like, it was literally a review sample. It was like a, hey, what do you think of this model sample? So, special guy here. I have no idea what it's worth. There's also no way to really label it because I just have a box that's not even fitted for it. That's how Sergio sent it to me. So this is yours. It is fully functional and it locks up completely and totally solid. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what the blade steel is. It's not marked, which makes it kind of interesting, right? So this is yours. So simply follow the instructions I gave you earlier. Email me. That's yours. Congratulations. The next time that it won't be in this pouch, it'll be in the box or whatever it came with, which was basically an unmarked. It doesn't actually have its own like retail packaging because it's kind of a weird one. So that's yours. But that was like a before the Chad was available, like direct from Sergio kind of thing. So yeah, that's a fun one. That's got a little history there. I'll put something in there. If you want like me to put something in there that identifies it as what it is, let me know. I mean, Sergio will also, I'm sure, help you out with that if you like want, you know, some type of like, hey, this is legitimately different, then that's fine. If not, that's cool. If you're like, I don't care, I'm just gonna use it, then that's also cool. Okay. I'm going to refresh the page because I'm sure there's a few more people who have entered at this point. So let's refresh. Go up here. Let's bless it. Let's re-enter the link. It looks like that's it. Here, you zoom up so you guys can see it. There you go. Now we're going to scroll down here. Filter duplicate users. Get YouTube comments. Should be more than 1,400 this time. Oh. 1,470. Just a few more people. It's fine. Stupid iOS. There we go. So let's go ahead and select the final winner for tonight. Good luck. There's one more premium knife in here, at least one budget knife, and at least a couple of mid-range knives left. Shay, no way. Are you kidding me? Shay, 5969. Happy Friday, y'all, and good luck. That's crazy. All right. Shay, hold on. Find Shay. Shay is always in here. Where you at, Shay? Come on, I really hope she didn't leave. That's gonna bum her out. No, she's right there. I see her. There she is. Yee. I'm here. She's here. She's here. She's here. Shay, do you want from the left or from the right? Just tell me. I see you. From the left or from the right? How many? Stress music inbound. Let her answer. What you thinking? Third from the left. Oh, it's he. I'm sorry. I know so many Shays that are female. That was my bad. 1, 2, 3. This one right here. Say yes or no. I know. Let him answer. Yes, please. All right, here we go. Ready? Here we go. What is it? Want to be the other premium one. So before I open this, here's the deal. I promise that if both premium ones get drawn before we get to the end, I will add another premium one and replace one of the other budget or mid-range knives. Okay, all right. We got not a budget knife. Or wait, is it? It's the Synergy. Civivi Synergy, and I also included the Tools for Gents Rule Number 9 coin from 2022. Actually, I have a bunch of these. But yeah, you're going to get both the Synergy, which is, I think, it's either 14T28N or Nitro V. But definitely a nicer knife. Not a budget knife from Civivi. Actually, a fairly expensive knife from Civivi. But are my nails not clean? Ew. Yuck. What is that? But yeah. Synergy 2 and the 2022 rule number 9 coin. So, Shay, once again, I'll remember. How long have I been doing that? How long have I been saying like she? My fault. I'm sure he corrected me and I just wasn't paying attention. It's my fault. Federalcomplex87@gmail.com. Send your full name, full shipping details, and I'll make sure that this gets to you with the box. That's pretty much it. Coin's gonna go back here behind this stuff. I'm just kind of using that to separate the two, but everything's brand new there. All right, 4 knives left, and one of those is still premium, and it's also a fun one. It's not a regular premium knife. It's got some. It's got a little bit of extra to it. So when do I win? Oh boy, this was fun. I need to get back upstairs fairly soon. I'll do. We'll do 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Put some knives back on the table. Can we see everything? Yeah, okay. What is that? Oh, there's enough there. You can't really see everything. Oh, Bees Blades just went live? Okay, if you're leaving my live stream and you want the party to continue, make sure you go over to Bees Blades. It's usually me, then him, or me and him at the same time. So if you're leaving here and you don't want to hang out, which is completely understandable, make sure that you head over to Bees Blades. Do I own a ProTech Mordax? I do not, but I should, right? Look at these people trying to take advantage. You should do another. I know you guys know that I do that sometimes, but it's not going to happen tonight. I got to follow the rules. I will tell you this. So I reached out to Wii and I said, hey, would you guys provide a couple of extra Vision FGs for my live stream giveaway? And they said, absolutely. So for the next round of knives, 2 of the knives, I'll tell you right now, just a little spoiler. I won't say it again other than right now. So a few people will be in on the secret. 2 of the knives of the 10 pouches that I'll do for the next round will be Vision FGs from Civivi. So now you know. I'm going to give away 10 memberships from me real quick. There we go. Congrats to the people who won. Do you own the $500 drop bear? What's the $500 drop bear? I didn't know Kaiser makes a $500 knife. What brand of steroids do you use? That's always the most flattering thing. Arms are looking swole. I'm very flattered that you think I use steroids. I take muscle milk protein, and I take, it's like Hulk something, my pre-workout. I get it off Amazon. It's like $40. It's pretty good. And then I like to take, my favorite supplement is not amino acids. I don't really feel like anything changes there. L-glutamine is my favorite recovery agent alongside creatine. So if you want to know exactly what I take, I don't take steroids. But if you want to think that I do, that's totally fine. I don't take any hormones or anything like that could be confused with, whatever, however you label steroids. Creatine, L-glutamine, muscle milk, protein, and I take a liquid Hulk something or other pre-workout. That's what I like. I weigh about 218 pounds. And I am just shy of 6 feet tall. It's like 5'11 and a half. You finally landed your first XM24. That's awesome, Andrew. Very cool. I bet you feel great. I mean, like, after this long, I've been lifting weights technically since I was about 13. After this long, I would expect to be a lot heavier than 218 pounds. That's what I mean. Like the internet, like really, people have no idea. There are people like a lot of times I see people saying like, certain athletes are on steroids or whatever, and it's just a lot of times it's just athletes who are really really cut and a lot of muscle is showing, and those people don't know what they're talking about. What it has to do with is the total amount of muscle mass on your frame for how tall you are. So the taller you are, the more you can weigh at a lean percentage of body mass naturally. So if you have a buddy who's 5'8" and weighs 240 pounds and he has an 8-pack and he says he's natty, he's lying, because that's not natural. That's not the natural progression of body weight. So I don't, and if we're talking about a super low percentage of body fat, right? So if I drop down to 8% body fat, which I absolutely am not right now, I would probably weigh 185 to 190 pounds. At 5'11 and a half, that's totally doable, natural, right? Somebody who's 6'5", if they are 225 pounds and they have 8 to 10% body fat, is that natural? Yeah, biologically, that's fully possible. But again, your friend who's 5'8", 5'10", and he's 250, 240, or even 230, oh no, I'm natty, bro. He's not. Not if he's got an 8-pack. That's not how that works. No, I'm just genetically gifted. Yeah, with genetically gifted with a hint of HGH. It's not about how cut you are. It goes beyond that. It's the total amount of natural mass you can pack on your frame for your height. Even genetic predisposition has its limits. No, I don't want to fight. I'm a terrible fighter. I would close my eyes and slap wildly. 6'3", 350, all natural. I believe you. You could be 6 feet tall and 220. So I'm just shy of 6 foot and 225 and probably 18% body fat. And that's very, very doable. It's when you get the guys who are 8%, right around there, and they're packing like way over 200, and they're hovering around that 6 foot tall. That's when you can start to question. But the goofballs of the internet are like, anything that looks too cut, it must be steroids. No, that's just a low body fat percentage. If you have never worked out in your entire life and you reduce your body fat percentage to 8%, the muscle will show like crazy. It's there. It exists. To have a six-pack, you have a six-pack. It's already there. You just need to reduce your body fat percentage. You literally don't have to do a single sit-up. Your abdominal muscles are there in full definition. The size of them will differ based on how much work you've done, but your six-pack is already there. It just is more or less, visible based on what your body fat percentage is. So, when you see people yelling steroids on the internet, the vast majority of them have absolutely no idea what they're talking about.
Abs are made in the kitchen is 100% accurate. It's absolutely. You literally don't have to do a single. This is factually true. It's not my opinion. It's true. You don't have to do any ab workouts. You just need to reduce your overall body fat percentage. Can you do that by doing ab workouts? Yeah. Or you can not, and they'll still be there. They won't be large because you're not contracting or destroying the muscle tissue, but they'll be there. Okay, it's 7:25. We gotta wrap this up, guys. This was fun. I'm glad almost 500 of you hung out to hear me rant about fitness, I guess. Congrats to the winners tonight. Sorry to Shay. Shay's a guy. So I'm gonna make sure that that's correct from now on. That was my fault. I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your evening and an excellent rest of your weekend. Bye.